Hello lovelies and welcome back to my channel and welcome to a vlog full of custom orders. And when I say full of custom orders, it's literally full of custom orders. It took me literally a month to finish everything, so that's why you read on the title that a month full of custom orders, because it's truly took that long time. So I try to documenting everything that I can during the process, but I try to not make it too long for you, but at the same time really fun for you to watch it. So here I am with this video and I truly hope you enjoy it. So let's start with the first order I have here, which is kind of weird, or let's say like it's kind of unique because I've never done a near before, and it for me like it was such a good thing for me to start working on. Like I was truly excited, like genuinely excited to work on it, but at the same time I was like, okay, like what will be the point of a view when I just like share it on my social media? Like what will people think about this when I just share it, because it's just like a near, and why would a person order an ear, right? This is actually an order for a doctor of ear in France, and I was truly like happy when I got the order because for me it's such a unique thing and I truly had a lot of fun just like started working on it, especially because she also requested the hearing aid next to the ear, which is like they were supposed to be stick to each other on the end, and the final product have to be just like one piece. So it was such a really fun thing, and I truly love challenging custom orders, and this was one of them, like starting from the colors she begged or like the concept itself. So next one we have here is the heart, and this one is something I have already created before and it's already something available on my shop, but because the customer, let's say, she really wanted a word to be on the bottom of the heart, and because I don't really want to change the original work, so I prefer to just like create a new one for her. So that's why maybe you are seeing me recreating something that it's already created before. So this one is a repeated creations, but it's had just like a little touch of like let's say a customization for her. And you will probably see me always do that I paint the background of all the like let's say the projects or all the work I want to get done firstly. Like I always pin them on the beginning and then I start drawing on them the other day after I make sure 100% that the paint is completely dry. Although I already use a hair dryer to dry them, but that's not enough for me, and I truly love to just like keep them completely dry, so it's way more better for me when I start drawing above them. So next one we have here is another recreation for something I have already created before, if I can say that. So this one is gonna be about a sea turtle, and I have done that before a couple times in two different sizes, but this one is even more tiny, like let's say like tinier than the other ones I have done before. So this one is really pretty tiny and just like 10 centimeter, while the first one is 40 centimeter. So it was really super challenging, and at the same time really like have a lot of excitement for it because it's super tiny, like where I need to fit all the details that I have on the 40 centimeter one. So here is the background of it, and you will see more like details about it when we are going forward. So the next one is actually not a custom order, and if you want to call me a cheater for saying that everything is a custom order, you can say that, but at the same time it was something created not for me and not for my shop. So this one actually was a present for like let's say a birthday gift for my sister, and that's why like it just like happened during the time while I'm doing the custom orders. So that's why I have just like found the process of it, because it was another fun thing for me to create and I was like absolutely into it. Like I absolutely wanna add it to the video for you to see it. So this one is my elder sister birthday gift. Okay, and now you're seeing me doing this on the nighttime because on the nighttime I just like do something that I don't really want to film during the day. And especially because this is something I've done already before and because it has a little issues, so for that I did not really sell it, so I'm recreating it at night. So this is why you will probably seeing me do it like at night. Like if I am doing something at night, that means that I don't really want to film it during the day. And now let's move into this one, which is I was talking to you about it, the little sea turtle, which is really tiny. It looked maybe a bit bigger on the video, but it's really super tiny. Like you can imagine it, it's just like 10 centimeter. So I'm leaving the imagination for you. Talking about the sea turtle, and I was like really expecting it to be way more harder than I really imagined. Like I imagine it will be really hard and really challenging for me to create it with that really very tiny space. But it was really super fun. I was really just worried about one little thing, that where I need to put this Zentangle. Like it's really need a little bit bigger space for me to paint on that. But it was really just like really super fun for me to do it. I use a thinner nib for the marker and everything worked perfectly. So the another hard part that I was really thinking about it a lot was the texture paint. Like it was really challenging for me. This part is really challenging because it's really need a lot of control and a lot of, how to say, like it's really need a bigger place for you to fit everything on it, but I managed to do it really super beautifully and I'm truly obsessed with how it's turned out. So here is the final work and I truly hope you love it as much as I did, because I truly love it so much. So next work I have here is actually a custom order for a movie I've never watched before. It's called Coraline, I guess. So I've never created something like that before, like let's say for that movie at least, and I've never watched the movie itself. So it was like really fun thing for me to make it, especially after one of my, like let's say my work for the elemental beast went really viral, and I got like a bunch of like DMs about it and really a lot of like requests and stuff like that about it. So one of them were just like something kind of similar, like they wanted the same thing but on a different, for a different movie. That was for elemental, and this one for the Coraline. And just a little heads up that this original elemental beast is now available as a print on my shop, so you can pre-order your copy and get them as a set as well. So they are really printed on a very great good quality, really great quality paper. So if you are really into it, make sure to check out my Etsy shop. I will leave the link on my description box. So talking about a weird movie, so let me know if you watch it like before, if you ever watch it, and I want to know like what do you think about it, because the customer told me that it's a really very creepy but really fun. So I was like, okay, maybe I will watch it, but I really want to know your opinion about it too. So after I'm done with the main character of the movie, now time to move into the next work. And the next work is actually something really fun too. So as I said, the elemental pieces I have done for my sister's birthday on November went really viral and a lot of people really love it. So I have to recreate them so many different times. But not everyone wanted them on two different pieces and they wanted them on one piece. So I tried my best to combine both of them into one, and that was absolutely super challenging and at the same time really scary, but really fun. So as I said, I do the background first and then the rest on the next day. So for that, I just showed you the first part, which is the painting, and the next day will be the drawing and the texture art and everything. So meanwhile, you can still enjoy the next part of this year, and this was really fun. So once I'm done with the ear, it's now time to start working on the hearing aid, and I was really extremely excited for it because I want to put a UV resin on it so it can keep it shiny, let's say, because the hearing aid itself, it's actually shiny and not really matte as our ear. So for that, I really want to do the same concept. Like I want the hearing aid to be shiny and the ear itself to be matte. So that's why I added the UV resin to the hearing aid, and I've never ever regretted. It was really the best idea that keeps the piece itself really shiny and stand out really well. And talking about the UV resin, I don't know if you have ever used it before, but it's something really new to me. Of using it here for the first time and I was really obsessed. It's just like a game changer actually. I use the normal resin for so long right now, and I always struggle with the resin, but I love it. So this one is really actually a game changer, and I truly love how it keep the thing really super glossy and really very easy to use. I use the normal resin and I use the glazed medium for a shiny details or a shiny thing to the surface, but the UV resin way faster to use and a really fun, really easy. So if you are working with resin as well, you need to especially for the smaller pieces. I'm not talking that the UV resin could really cover the normal resin, but because the UV resin is something really super cool for the little projects or little pieces like this, like the hearing aid or anything else, it will be really super easy and really helpful for you to use it. So I've talked a little bit longer about the UV resin, but I really love it. Mine is from Mr. Resin, and if you are really wanna get into it, make sure to check their website out because they truly have the best product ever. Next is the combined work for the elemental beast, and I was really excited about it. I was nervous, I can't deny. My anxiety was really super high, but I was really excited to see the final product because it's just a very fun idea. So I started as usual with the characters themselves, and it's really the hardest part for me because it's not the type of art I usually do. So it's kind of really hard, challenging, but really fun. So next I started to think what I really want to make for the colors of the texture art around it. I was thinking sometimes of a half purple and half let's say something mixed between the yellow and the red and stuff like that, but it doesn't really I didn't really build it well on my head. So I went for a rainbow and a pastel rainbow. Actually, I watched a little clip from the video, from the movie itself, and it's really inspired me a lot. So that's why I went with the pastel rainbow colors, and it was really the best. Let's say the best choice ever. And again, after that post really went viral, and a lot of people saw the post, and a lot of people really enjoy it. I have to recreate the same work 6 times, and it was really hard. like really hard. Because I tried my best to just like duplicate everything on the same place and on the same how to say colors, and like everything have to be exactly the same, which is not perfectly the same. So it's an original work, and we are not a robot, so that's normal if they are not completely the same. But I just want the difference to be slightly different, not really a big difference. So that's why I tried my best to work on it, and that's why it's made the work even harder to get done. But even though it was really super fun, and here is the end of the custom orders of the month. So next I have to print all their labels and make sure that I'm printing everything correctly for them to go to their forever new homes. So that was really a very long, stressful, joyful, exciting, everything, like all the feelings it got through that month. Not only because of the custom orders, but because of everything else, like in life in general. So it was kind of like, let's say, hectic month, but it was really fun. So here is the end of the custom orders of the month. I've done like everything, and so proud of like really what I get done, because they really typically look all kind of the same. So that's why it makes me feel really super happy with what I've get done, especially for the elemental pieces, because they were really hard to duplicate everything on the same perfect size and shades and everything. So I'm so happy with what I'm getting done here, and now it's time to just like sign everything and also fill the certificate of authenticity. While I'm also filling the certificate of authenticity, I also want to fill another thing, which is a special, let's say, a thank you card I made for a few of the custom orders that were really very, like, let's say, special. So I've made how to say, like a Pantone postcard with like a texture art matching the artwork that they purchased. I just want to add a little bit of touch to the packaging itself while they are opening it, so they can really just like get surprised. And special because right now my tissue paper that I usually use, the how to say, like the mint one that you usually see me using, is actually I ran out of it and I don't really have it any longer. So I'm waiting for my new ones to arrive, and at the meantime I really wanna my packaging to be really nice and cute, so when the customer opened the package, it just like give it an experience and really feeling the same thing. I do believe like everything, like every little details really matters. So that's why I'm a very meticulous person, and I really take care a lot of the details. So here we are, done with everything, like packaging and creating, filming, editing, every single thing. So thank you so freaking much for all the support, and a big and a huge thank for everyone ordered an original or even a custom order. So thank you so much from the very bottom of my heart, and see you on my next video. Hope you enjoyed this video today. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you would like to see more of behind the scenes, and I truly hope you enjoyed my videos. So love you all so much. Bye.